Hello everybody. Today we will consider chromatographic numericals. Whatever we have studied so far, we'll see how to solve some of the numericals in chromatography. Now you can read the question and try to solve by yourself first, and then watch the video if you are not able to solve the numericals. Now this is the first problem. The following data apply to a column for liquid chromatography. Length of the column is 25.7 centimeters. Flow rate is 0.513 ml per minute. Vm, this should be Vm, not Vn. Vm is 1.37 ml. Vs is 0.164 ml. In this column, four species were passed. Four species of a mixture were passed, and these species they give the following data. The species were A, B, C, and D. The retention time for each one was 5.4, 13.3, 14.1 and 21.6. The unretained solute or the mobile phase had a retention time of 3.1. The base width of the peaks which were obtained for A it was 0.41 minute, for B 1.07, for C it is 1.16 and for D it is 1.72. Now this is the data. What you have to calculate? You have to calculate the number of plates from each peak, the mean and standard deviation for the plates, and the plate height of the column. Now this is the problem. You can pause the video and try to solve by yourself first. If you are unable to solve, or if you want to verify your answers, you can uh, check the answers given here. The formula for getting the number of plates is 16 Tr by W the whole square. If you apply this formula to the first compound A, Tr value is 5.4 and base width W is 0.41. So applying the formula we get N is equal to 16 into 5.4 upon 0.41 square. On calculation, uh, the answer comes to 2775. For the second compound, the Tr value is 13.3 and the base width is 1.07. For that, the answer comes to plate number is 16 into 13.3 by 1.07 the whole square, which is 2472. For the third compound, the Tr value is 14.1 and base width is 1.16. So applying the formula, we get the answer 2363. Similarly, for the fourth compound D, the plate number is given as is calculated as 2523, Tr being 2.21.6 and W being 1.72. So it's fairly simple solution, a simple problem. The next part of the problem is to find out the mean and the standard deviation for the plate numbers. Now mean, you have to just add the four values and divide by 4. So mean value is coming out to be 2533. If you see the calculation, 2775 plus 2472 plus 2363 plus 2523 all together totaled up and divided by 4. For standard deviation, you have to apply the formula square root of summation of xi minus x the whole square divided by n minus 1. That whole thing you have to take under square root. Summation of xi minus x the whole square upon n minus 1, whole of that taken under square root. So here the standard deviation is calculated. The first column is having the xi values, that is the plate numbers of ABCD, and this which is 2775, 2472, 2363 and 2523. The xi minus x difference which is there is calculated in the second column and the square of that is there in the third column. So you are getting xi minus x as 241.75, 61.25, 170.25 and 10.25. Now this is the modulus of that. You may get a negative value, but when you take the mod of that, you will get all positive values. Xi minus x square values have been also calculated and written there. Then you have to do summation of xi minus x the whole square, which comes to 91,284.74. This you have to divide by n minus 1. There are 4 data, so 4 minus 1 is 3. So square root of 30,428 you have to do, and you get the standard deviation as 174.43. Since it's a square root, it will be plus or minus 174.43. Once you get the plate number, you can calculate the plate height by using the formula plate height is equal to L by N. Now if you see in the beginning, the column length is 25.7 and the mean plate number we have got it as 2533. So plate height will be 40. Just a moment, there's some mistake there. Okay, the column height, there's a mistake. You have to take 25.7 and divide by 2533. Here there is a mistake, it's written 40, but actually it is 25.3. So 25.3 divided by 2533.25. Right. So this is the first problem. There's a mistake here. The length of the column is 25.7 and in the calculation they have taken as 40.40 as the length, but which is not correct. You have to take 25.3. Okay, the next question is, in the following in the data in the problem 1, you have to calculate for A, B, C and D, the retention factor, distribution factor. Now the formula for you can solve it by yourself first and then come to the video to get the answer. The retention factor formula is k, small k is equal to Tr minus Tm upon Tm or k dash. Either you can keep the symbol as k dash or k. So small k. So for the first compound, that is A, the retention factor will be Tr value is 5.4, Tm is 3.1. So your retention factor will be k dash A is equal to 5.4 minus 3.1 upon 3.1, which is 0.741. So in the same way you can calculate for B, which is 13.3 minus 3.1 divided by 3.1, which is equal to 3.29. For C, the retention factor is 14.1 minus 3.1 upon 3.1 is equal to 3.548. And for D, it is 21.6 minus 3.1 upon 3.1. Now for distribution constant K, you have to apply the formula K is equal to K dash into Vm by Vs. I had given you the formula for K dash or small k as small k is equal to big K multiplied by Vs by Vm. So if you juggle that equation, you get the distribution constant formula K is equal to K dash into Vm by Vs. K dash is the retention factor. From the first part, you have calculated the K dash values. So you have to just substitute the K dash value. Vm and Vs values have been given in the beginning. Vm is 1.37 and Vs is 1.64. Let's check it whether it is the same thing. The Vm is 1.37 and Vs is 0.164. So we have applied those values here. Vm is 1.37 and Vs is equal to 0.164. So Ka is equal to 6.19. Kb works out to be 27.48 and Kc works out to be 29.638. And for Kd it is 49.84. So you can see more the retention time, more is the distribution constant. So that's very obvious that if the time taken to come out of the column by a solute is more, it is being more retained more in the column, it has got more affinity for the column. Same is the case for retention factor also. Higher retention factors which are there, if you are having for a compound, then it is retained more and it comes out of the column late. And that we can see from the Tr values also. Tr values are higher, retention time value is higher. Now, in this, I'm not yet covered the resolution, so let's do only the second part of the problem, selectivity factor. For B and C, we have to calculate the selectivity factor. Selectivity factor is given by the formula alpha is equal to TRC minus TM upon TRB minus TM. TRC and TRB values are given. TRC is 14.1 and TRB is 13.3 and TM is 3.1. So if you calculate apply the values, you get the answer as 1.078. So this selectivity factor is not very good. It is 1.07. I told you that selectivity factor should be at least 1.2 for a good separation. But this value comes out to be 1.078. Now that is all for today. For in this lecture, more of the numericals I will cover or we will do later on when we complete the introduction to chromatography, where more formulas I have to give you.